make its turn. As soon as that happens, I'm going to plot about a 270 course. Actually, we're right on that. I'm just going to stay right on it. And we'll start our descent down to 3,000. And we're planning an ILS runway 10 approach. We have no ATC, but we are on Unicom. We haven't had any traffic to speak of. So we probably have the place to ourselves, in all likelihood. That could be some of the lights of the Pierre Elliott Trudeau International. It's hard to tell, but you know, we're within probably 20 miles or so. Not quite, I guess, just yet, but we're getting there. We're 30 miles from the Montreal VOR, which is beyond the airfield. So I'm expecting this guy to make its flip here anytime. Good old Farmingdale. That's the place to hang, man. What do you mean? I always say it right, JPC. I am known for many things, and one of them is for getting names right every time. So you'll get a kick out of this, JPC. So on Fridays, they can't find anybody to do the PA at the high school football games, so the poor AD is a friend of mine. We coached together forever and taught together forever. Anyway, he has to ask me because he can't find anybody good. So the high school team played pretty well last night. They won big, and their stud running back had a great night. And I messed up his name all night long. His name is Trayton Hyatt, and I called him Trevor Hyatt all night long. Trevor Hyatt is a kid when I was coaching that was on a team that we played that was really good, and that must still be stuck in the brain from 20 years ago. But anyway, yeah, my struggle with names, it's real. The struggle is real. All right, you guys, here we go. I think we're finally getting close to that NDB. It's going to start the turn here. We're going to start the descent. Fraggle Rock. I love Fraggle Rock Muni. That's my favorite Muni. If they wanted people to remember it's Farmingdale, they wouldn't call it FRG. They'd call it at least FMD or FRM or something. I mean, where's the G? What's with the G? Back me up on this, chat. Come on. I can't be the only guy that messes this up. I think that's Pierre Trudeau. And I think there is runway 10. So I think we're probably close enough to make a radio call here. And Montreal traffic. TransCanada 816. Inbound approximately 20 miles to the east at 12,000. All right, let's do this now. Pull back on the power. Let's go right here. Ah, Shusey, man, I love you. You fit in so well. Fit in so well. Okay, let's try to follow a checklist for the first time in 3 hours and 39 minutes. Descent checklist. Mixture. Auto. Rich. Set. That's Ernie would be telling me that. Cow flaps. Trail. Set. Fuel pumps. On. Cabin signs. On. through 10,000 feet, we will be turning on lights. And then the other thing we might as well do right now, let's actually get official here. Our localizer frequency 110.1, final approach course 102. We do have an elevation of 118 feet. If we have to go around, we are flying runway heading, and we're hanging a right to St. John, basically. So missed approach, climb to 3,000, 102 heading. Then we'll make a right turn direct the St. John VOR and hold. So we need to get all that information put in somewhere. 110.1. That'll be first. St. John is 1580, which is already in. So that's cool. And the rest of this, I think, is okay also. Let's do this. We're heading. Yeah, so I could spin this around right now to 102. It's all. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you have to adjust. Your ADF, you're always 180 degrees backwards. Here we go, 102. I'll even zoom in for this. 100, 12. Okay, that's all set and ready to go. We're through 10,000, by the way. Landing lights, taxi lights are coming on. And descent checklist complete. Montreal traffic, Trans-Canada 816, just north of the field, left downwind, ILS runway 10 approach, Montreal. Okay. Onward and downward we go. Let's go ahead and come back a little bit with the power. Again, a glide of about 110 is really, really good for this plane. We'd like to be about 75 over the numbers. That's my shirt. I didn't see that, Kenny. That's good. That is good. So what's the consensus here? Are we going to try to go? Are we going to try to make it all the way down to Ottawa? Ottawa's like another probably 80 miles down the road here. Or are we going to call it good? We're going to call it good right here. Oh, you know, I maybe need to call it good here because I need to get in and fix my my tree problem. And I know that Downwind Sim, like when it hits midnight, he turns back into a pumpkin. So I might have to. We'll just see. We'll see how it goes here. We'll see how it goes. The other thing is I don't want to finish. I don't want to get done with this too early. So maybe we go Montreal now, then we go Ottawa to Buffalo next. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I think so. We'll call it good after this landing here. I mean, you guys have stuck with me now for closing in on 4 hours. Holy moly, guacamole. There you go. That looks so awesome. Yep, there's the airfield. Beautiful city lights. Yeah, I probably am on the wrong traffic pattern, if I'm being totally honest, because I would guess that they most likely try to vector you south of the city just for noise abatement. I could be wrong on that, but that's my guess. We're going to get down to 3,000, by the way. Oh, there we go. And we're actually going to be there. That's cool. I don't know why I was worried about it. We're going to get down to 3,000. We're going to level off. We're going to maintain 3,000 until established on the runway 10 localizer. Cleared for the ILS 10 approach. Okay, I'm looking down here. I see a beacon. I don't see really any traffic though. Almost down to 3,000 here. Speed looks good. I'm going to try to hold that 110. Have to add a little bit of power back in once we level off. Fuel? How's our fuel doing? Yeah, we'd have enough to make it to Ottawa, but I think this is going to be just right, you guys. Been a great night of flying. Just gorgeous weather, and really, really awesome part of the world here. Yeah, there's 3,000. I am going to try to intercept this localizer because I have not done that in this plane in a little while. So even though it's not necessarily, I mean, it's visual conditions, obviously, as you can see, but I'm going to try to shoot it. I'm going to go a notch of flaps right now and try to get the power setting. Just about ready to make that base turn. I'm going to give myself a little bit of extra room here just because, again, we're shooting an ILS, not a visual. I may be just a hair too far north, but yeah, I'm just winging it. I'm not an ATC. How far are we from the oh, we're far enough away that we don't have the localizer and we don't even have the DME. So St. John, what are we, 28 from St. John? Hard to tell. I'm just gonna look out the window, and again, just almost lost sight of the airfield. I think it's back there. By the way, this view brought to you by Downwind Sim Binoculars, the official sponsor of the Melvin Leroy channel. You can pick up your pair today at binoculars_dws.gov and mention my name. Use promo code Melvin and receive 25% off Bedazzled carrying case. The best flight sim optics in the business, Downwind Sim Binoculars. Again, binos_dws.gov, promo code the Melvin. Alright, let's turn base. You're right, he does. He does. Because we need to go all in on this. I don't think I went far enough. My math is bad right now. Montreal traffic. TransCanada 816, left base runway 10, Montreal. Alright, where the heck am I? How's my math? What am I doing? Who am I? Runway 1. Yeah, I'm still not quite on it, but that's okay. Close enough. Yeah, it should be about 190 and oh, yeah, just 10 degrees off. Well, there's your problem. We should go out, JPC, we should go out and spend 10 bucks and get a GoDaddy domain for him for his birthday or something. Alright, so we're going to come on in here. We must be just a smidgen too far away. No localizer. I've totally lost sight of my airfield now. Oh, there's some runway lights. Alright. Now this is kind of what JPC says in real life. Like when you're flying into a city at night, it's hard to pick out the airfield. You know, right now it's there. I mean, you see little things like you should see the beacon flashing, which we do. But that's one of the things that he says. And JPC, by the way, if you don't know Jet Pilot Cinnamon, first of all, click on him and give him a follow, and then come check him out at the Virtual USA Flying Club. But he's a real world E-Jet pilot, and also the unofficial CFI of the Melvin Leroy channel. Man, I'm cutting it kind of close, to be honest with you. This is not a great angle for this ILS approach. I'm going to do this. I think I need to lose some altitude. Okay, I've got the localizer. I think I've actually cut it a little too close. So I'm going to get down to about 2,000. Yeah, we'll see if he's ever in the 145 again. And he's been on, not on furlough, but he's been on leave for a while with the COVID stuff. Alright, I see a glide slope, and we are definitely high. So we're going to eyeball this. We're way too close. We may not get under the glide slope. I'm going to go props full forward. I just bumped my mixture here. And I may end up just intercepting the localizer here, and then that might be as good as we can do. I think that's what's going to happen. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't fly that very well at all, did I? Montreal traffic, TransCanada 816, turning final, runway 10, Montreal. Well, we can at least intercept the loc. Maybe. Oh, there we go. We're actually getting back kind of close. A little bit slow. And so I'm going to arm it. Let's just see what happens. If we can get it down below the glide slope, we can actually fly this baby. Let's see. Let's see how it does. It's always good to practice this stuff. I am kind of slow by design. There we go. I actually think we got down below the glide slope right before we intercepted. So, yeah, we're in business, boys and girls. It should pick the glide back up. Might S-turn us just a little bit as it gets established, but it shouldn't be too bad. I intercepted it on a fairly nice 30 degree. I tried to be anyway. Second notch of flaps are coming in here. Oh, get a little bit slow, actually. I don't know why I pulled back the throttle. We're going to go gear down. Our exit is to the right. I think we've successfully intercepted this glide slope and localizer, so I'm going to turn the autopilot off and I'm going to fly the rest of the way in myself because it's fun. We're definitely getting a wind off of our right-hand side, and it is bucking us around a little bit here. Let's see if we can keep the needles centered up. Put a third notch in. Try to keep from bubbling. Bunny hopping, as JPC would say. Yep, I've got myself up above the glide slope here, unfortunately, but should be on my way back down. I'm a little slow. I should be 110 or so right now, but just trying to use the throttle to get myself back where I need to be. We'll be in the ballpark. Yeah, we're a little bit high now. Yeah, we're a lot high now. Okay. We're going to be long, but I don't think we're going to be long enough that we need to go around. That's set, though, in nav2 if we need it. Again, climb to 3,000 on runway heading, and then we make a right turn direct to St. John. There we go. We're getting it back. We're going to be just fine. All right, there's a 1-0. Yeah, buck 29. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Keep the tail up a little bit. Rudder authority, rudder authority, rudder authority. Slowing, slowing. Alright, tail wheel lock coming off. And looking for an exit here. Hey, I've lost my rudder authority. Now on differential braking. The smooth part of the taxi is now over. Oh man. Oh, this is a riot, you guys. I'm telling you. All right, cleaning up the flaps in the meantime. Trying to get the bird going again. At Montreal traffic. TransCanada 816 be exiting runway 10 on Echo. Echo, 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 Echo. It would be a serious rush to try to land this plane, wouldn't it, JPC? I mean, like a real life, like let's sit you down, left-hand seat, man. Let's give y'all 17 of those things on the throttle quadrant. Let's give y'all 58 dials to turn. Let's give you that big old frickin' heavy yoke. You know that yoke has to weigh 50 pounds, right? That would be awesome, though, wouldn't it? All right, this is Default City, USA, by the way. I did not find a good freeware. I did see there was a Payware Montreal that was available at one point, but I just didn't feel like dropping another, 15 bucks on Montreal. I need to at some point. And actually, they had a nice scenery sale on the org here just a little while ago. I should have. Because again, I'm looking to upgrade my, my Moncton Mondays, man. I need some good international airports. All right, in we go, in we go, in we go. We'd be nice to the rampies right now and take the taxi lights off. And all right, I think we're about there. That looks good. Let's find the brakes. There we go. And let's shut her down for the night. Let's see here. We're gonna idle at 1,000 for about a minute or so while we take care of a couple other things here. We can turn the inverters and the radio master off. We can turn the anti-collision. We can turn the cabin signs. All of the rest of the heat off. Let's leave the fluorescence on just for a minute here. Fuel pumps can be turned off, and I think we've had about a minute or so. Props can come back. and idle cutoff. Now we can take those jennies off. Mags can come off. Now I can turn this off. I think I can still see. Gosh, I can't. Alright, those are going to have to be turned on next time we hop in because it's just too darn dark. These are not modeled, but we're going to take the... maybe. There we go. Turn the battery off. And, yeah, welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's no use in doing a replay tonight because it's just awfully dark, and I don't think it would do it justice. But we'll let it sit here and kind of gleam in the night light, and we'll talk about what we have coming up on the stream here in the next few days. So again, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, generally propeller-driven stuff here, but every once in a while we'll sneak in a vintage aircraft and have some fun with that. So we didn't quite make it to Ottawa, but that's okay. That's where we'll pick up next time with this particular series. We'll go Ottawa. We'll go Montreal to Ottawa, and then we'll actually try to make it down to Buffalo. Once we get to Buffalo, then you guys will see, and we got some work to do. We're going to be Buffalo to New York and probably back in one trip, and then Buffalo to down to Detroit and probably back again, and before we can turn towards North Bay and make our way a little bit further west. But that'll be where we come back to next time.